Okay, welcome to the Waikato Indoor Bowling Centre in Duncan Road, where we've got the final of the 2022 Waikato Mixed Pairs, and the final is between Richard Caddy and Terry Blackburn, and they are playing Alex Reid and Tessa Farley. Let's take you down for the first end, and they're just underway on the first end. Okay, Tessa's from Auckland, come down with Alex, so I think this is her first event, would be, yeah, so brilliant start for her. Richard and Terry, well, it's fair to say they've been on stunning form today. They beat last year's winners, which was Sean Blackburn and Terry Joy Archer in the semi. And in the other semi-final, Alex and Tessa beat John Steer and Donna Reynolds. And the other one to qualify was the married couples of Wayne and Annalise Baker, and it was Richard and Terry that put them out in the first round. So 3 shots here being held by Terry. It's a good start. I'm just trying to get Sean Blackburn's attention to come in and commentate. It's a good start from Richard. Alex first bowl. Okay, he's playing with weight, looking to get a little bit of movement here, and he has. It's just stuck in behind the kitty. Here's Sean. Welcome, Sean.
Hello.
Thanks for coming. Sit down, start talking.
I was ready to start, and it was all underway, and I was like, what's happening here? Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I don't need to talk about the debacle. Yeah, no, terrific. Terrific. Katie and Terry were way too good. So what have we got here? Ooh, this is some impressive kit I'm looking at in the new year here. Caddy on his forehand, at 4, nice big swing, looks to be covering the yellows. It's pretty smart play. That's a really good shot. Alex on the backhand. I think he'll be playing with a wee bit of weight here. He's just drawing. He looks handy. He's just ducking under, is he? Might be a good. I'm not quite sure if it's second or third shot there. He's going to play his forehand. I think he's just going to be looking for a side toucher here. Too black at the moment is the word. Richard just throwing it out there nicely on that big swing. Might just be going a touch again, I think. Just matching his last one. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere with the robot. Help me out here, Candice. What are the viewers saying? Is this the one?
This one's live.
This one, excellent. Okay. See Alex here. He's playing his backhand. There we go. He's hunting. He doesn't mind it. He's hunting it. It's very close. It's one black. Excellent effort there from Alex. Fantastic to see Tessa down here playing with Alex today. Which is great to see. Terry leading off. Should be on the backhand here. Nice big swing. 1-0, played 1 in this 10-end final. As you can see now.
With a touch.
Yep, great shot there from Terry. She's really really come on this afternoon.
Whoops.
Davey with the commentary as he doesn't engage his thoughts to what he's thinking there. Oops.
I'm sure that's exactly what Tessa was thinking.
True,
At the time.
you're not wrong. Yeah, definitely a new experience for her. Final mixed pairs. She's been going super all day. Yeah, that's excellent again from Terry. Alex, we'll just be looking to try and get some bowls handy here. It's a slightly straighter side, so if you just want to bring it in a touch. Needs it to stop. Yep, that'll be workable. Terry, she's just going to load up on this backhand here. Terry and Richard, they've changed around this year. Terry's been skipping the last few years. They've gone back the other way around. They were, I think they came second in the New Zealand. They got all the way to the New Zealand final the last time it was played and got runner-up. It was the year Ali Wilson from North Taranaki won. So their form in this event, unsurprisingly, very good. Tessa on the forehand again. Pretty good speed for the shot, and she did bring it in a touch. As you can see, it got all the way back to the centre line. It's a pretty fair effort there. Right, what's Richard going to do here? He's going to just play the backhand. Maybe look to work Terry's last one around. Just tighten everything up. Their game plan will just be Terry try and smother the heads and make Alex play as many run shots as they can, just to try and create some opportunities for him to either miss or get unlucky. So that's pretty handy. Alex is on the backhand, first bowl. Wouldn't surprise me to see him nice and positive. He's playing a bit tighter line here. He's handy, needs to hold. That's a pretty fair effort. He's been in terrific touch early season, Alex. He's won a Friday night singles, won a couple of Hamilton champion events, had 4 wins again last night in the Friday night singles and lost in a 1-in playoff. So yep, early doors he's been around everything, so unsurprising to see him here today in the final. Might be phoning a friend at the moment, just maybe asking for some help. Was it bad that Terry was the only one I told pre-game not to smash into the cameras behind her? Right. Caddy, I think they've decided to go front nut here rather than around the back, and he is close. Wants to sit there. That's pretty good, I think. I think they would have, again, talked about, it's one of those things, depending on how Alex starts these first few ends, they'll either keep loading the head, or we just played them in the semi-final, and they sort of, Terry would load up and then Caddy would go right round the back just for cover. The only danger with putting 5 round it is if Alex can move it. They're able to strife again. He's pretty close. He's going to be unlucky, I think. Yes, he is. Just got the feather on that front one. As you can see there, we're sitting 3 blacks. Alex will be pretty conscious here. He won't want to have to start chasing the game too early. He'll want to keep it tight. And he dropped a 1 on that first end. He'll be wanting to score, just drop a 1, minimise the damage, and then try and work some magic and score some big ends by moving that jack around. Tessa will come right. She's played really, really well today, so I expect her to really find this mat and get some good stuff coming. Right, Caddy here on his backhand. I think they go in the front again. Needs to sit the yellow, needs to fold in. Oh no.
What are the chances of Alex being short here?
If Alex is short, and this may seem a bold statement considering it's the first event, I might have to quit the game. So all I can hope is that he doesn't catch his finger on the mat and it doesn't make it to the thing.
Yeah.
Off you.
Oh,
What a
bowl!
shot.
What a bowl!
What a great shot from Alex, and this is the stuff I was talking about with, loading the head as opposed to having a cover. They're a bit stiff with Caddy's last bowl there. Two. Bit stiff with his last bowl just to really open things up and not sit very well. But massive bowl there from Alex to score a 2. Candice, there's so many buttons I don't even know which one to push, so Dave, you'll have to help out here. Candice is going to bring the score up. This is so much technology. I'm here for it. Yep, Alex won't be too upset with that. Like I say, Tessa, if she can just keep bowls handy. Alex has been hitting everything, drawing himself out of trouble, so certainly going to be an interesting game to watch. I think you'll see, you've got very contrasting skips and styles of play. Richard, very much a draw, smothers the head, obviously can play weighted shots, but Alex, a little bit like myself, likes to move things around, be positive. He's all 2-1 to Alex and Tessa after 2 ends of 10. Terry on the forehand. It's very good again. I think we've seen almost all of her bowls within 4 or 5 inches so far. Tessa on the straighter hand. Alex doesn't mind it. Yep, that's a good shot. Like I said, she's, that last end, she might just take a while to find the mat. With the spacing we've used today, every second mat this mat hasn't been played on today, so no one will have used it or seen it yet. Terry, if you touch wide, no, it's coming back. Pretty good. He's sitting 2, but once again, just gives that split for Alex. I think he'll be on the forehand, but it looks like I'm wrong. That last black of Terry's is low of the jab, but he's going to play extra straight here and try and sort of in off it, I think. He wants to be quite skinny, and in off, bang, isolated the one black, lots of yellows around it, that's what he'll be trying to do. Terrific shot. Caddy, I think, he'll have to be just reaching into that split on the yellows there, follow through 6 inches, take the jack. On the forehand, he's let it go. Close.
Real close.
He sat pretty well in the end, actually. Didn't quite get it as clean as he would have liked, but he's sat 1. Alex has got a bit of thinking to do here, whether he plays as yellow, tries to chip the black out, or sit. If he catches the front yellow, he'll sit the black out. If he catches that second one, he'll turn up and overhead. That's what he's doing. He's on the forehand, playing it wide, looking for that early green, swing back. Oh, he didn't mind it. Close. Caddy with an opportunity still, though, I think, if he can really fill that hole, a bit like last time. Really look to draw that gap. Just coming up for a look just to check the angles. Again, so that half green side just arriving into the head. Needs to hold. Oh, that's quite good. I'm not actually sure who's holding here. Could.
Uncle Dave, give us a shot here.
It's so weird. Uncle Dave in the office with us operating this robot camera. Come on, Candice, go. Yeah, there we go. Is he looking to get a bit positive here? Potentially play the outside. What he can do is he can play where he's looking there, the outside edge of the closest black, and just try and either replace it, and if he gets any jack, he's going to tuck it into those yellows. Quite a good option. What he can't afford to do is be narrow here. Even if he's wide, he's a chance to edge off the outside black. He's got a few chances. Narrow is about the only thing he doesn't want to be here. Lining up, sort of 3 roll speed. It's on its way. It's close.
Oh, it's heavy.
Very close. Got the edge. Yeah, what a shot. Probably, ideally wouldn't have had the black sitting right behind it. It could be one up, one down, but yeah, pretty smart shot there. He's really taken away Caddy's options to score a big number without any great risk or difficulty. Let's see what they've decided here. He's on the forehand. He might be looking to bump the jack back out to this side. He might be looking to split the yellows at the 2 back yellows to push the white out. He is.
Yep.
Terry doesn't mind it. He's close. Needs to get down.
Oh,
Great shot. Is that 1 or 2? 1. Great shot there from Caddy. We saw it late, but we got it in the end. Very well played. Very smart bowls by these two teams. Very good head readers. Candice is really upped her game on the score here. We're up there almost instantly. We're down 2-all. We've played 3 ends. Really close start, and this is, like I say, exactly the start Alex and Tessa would have been after. Richard and Terry, they'll just keep doing their thing. Right, Tessa's on the forehand. And come back most of the way. Probably still just a touch wide out there, but the weight's okay. Terry again. Big shout out to Daryl again. Umpiring, he loves it, and we thank him for everything that he does in the afternoons here. Right, Tessa, Alex is hunting it. It's not bad. It's very handy there. There he is, engrossed in the action, Daryl.
Looking immaculate as normal.
Yeah. And the number 1 uniform there, wearing it proudly. I think he's just, I was going to ask Dave, I think he's just ticked over 20 years of service, has he?
Yeah.
Just ticked or ticking over 20 years of umpiring service to the Waikato Centre, which is an absolutely fantastic achievement in events like this. To have an umpire set aside that isn't playing. Nowadays, quite often you're grabbing someone from the next mat, so it's a huge deal and very much appreciated from all the players. Right, Terry, she's got 2 very handy ones. Tessa with one just in front. A little bit to work with here for Alex, so he'll be happy enough. Richard is really good. That's a great shot. Alex has been very accurate with his run shots. Just asking what the gaps are there. I think he'll just be arriving with a bit of a crunch here. Nothing too serious, but just looking to crunch and change. Something needs to... Oh, he's got the feathering in. Won't be too upset with that. Nice angle here from... Have we got a name for the robot yet? I mean, Uncle Dave just doesn't seem right. I know you're controlling it and you've just made life easy for yourself. But
We call it Jezza because we made Jezza redundant as a result.
Jezza doesn't know that he's been made redundant until right now, I would imagine. The letter's in the mail, Jezza, but Jezza the robot is in full function. Sorry, pal. I don't think he'll be too upset. He can just go and have a beer. Right, here's Richard on the forehand. Trying to get down, little touch. He's just trading blows on the little feathers here. Very tight head here from Richard and Terry once again. Bit of obviously a trademark of the two of their games. This is just what they do to their opponents day in, day out. Tessa's just indicating, do we play through the yellow? Don't know too much about Tessa, and I think she's played a little bit of outdoor, and I think some curling as well. So terrific. Curling takes a lot of hours, but it's a good watch. So I think a lot of curling, so the head reading, and although it might be new to indoor, that shot selection ability is already there. Alex is under, I think. Oh no, it's not too bad. It's another bowl handy.
Pretty tight in there, isn't it?
Yes. Yep. Terry's down there having a look. We've got Candice in here waving Richard out of the way, which is achieving absolutely nothing, but she seems happy with herself. It's actually nice to be in the office. We're away from the players, so it's just nice to we can just talk normally, not have to worry too much about what we're saying, in the sense of noise and shot selections. Not that they'd listen to us. That's the reason they're out there, is because they're making the right calls. But yeah, it's a really good setup here.
What are we thinking?
I don't think there's enough gap to draw between the two yellows, which I think is what Rich is just sort of signalling there. Do we try and work our way into the yellows and nestle in? I think the only danger with that is if they get any of the yellows square, a lot of their blacks are folding out of the head. If yellow's holding shot, they may play a little bit positive. But in the same token, if they are holding, they'll know that Alex will be aggressive with his last, so they won't want to leave it, but it's just how much of a risk they take. I decided to play the forehand, which to me signals are either blocking which I think is what we've got here, is it? Yeah. That's pretty good, I think, which means that probably black are holding.
Terry clap that.
Oh, you'd always clap a block. It's the first rule of a block. I've seen some very, very ordinary blocks get clapped in my time.
Are you talking about me?
If that's what you want to take from that, Davey, you can, but that's not necessarily what I was meaning. Oh, now we're seeing the introduction of the new rule.
Yes, now that.
This is interesting.
Touch
So,
around, Alex.
what?
Good work.
Yeah, he's got a torch. He's not allowed to put it on the ground.
No whites allowed.
No whites allowed. So this is good. He's allowed a torch, but it just takes away that. Did anyone move anything? Did anyone do that? So he's just had a quick look with the torch just to check. Now he's got to figure out his phone to get it off and decide what he's going to do. If it's two touches, he won't be playing it. That's my gut feel. There's no.
Like it's what's the score? It's
2-2.
It's just staying in the game at the moment.
Yeah.
It's keeping it tight.
Yeah, I think
Takes his last bowl to the next end.
I think he just pointed there that if he draws the black that Tessa's standing by there, if he just gets a little nudge on that, it just might sit both blacks out and create one yellow. I think that's the option here if he's just looking to try and score. I think that's what we're going to see. So the closest yellow, he's looking to just touch the black just past it. Again, I think he's quick. Yeah. He went into he's halfway through the hunt position and then realised that I don't need to hunt that one, I'll stay on one now. After all that, was it a drawn in? I think so. We will get confirmation of that, but it's now 2-2, and we've played, Ian's played 4 of 10. So we've got 6 to go, 2-2. . on the forehand. She's just very happy sticking to that big consistent swing hand. She knows she can just loop it out wide and it'll come back to the centre line, and all she needs to worry about is her weight. She can just do the same thing, repetitive every time. It's forcing Tessa onto the straighter hand. Yep, so Terry will be just looking for a back touch here, just past her last one. Again, chuck it out wide, let the bowl do its thing. Comes right back. Pretty good shot. This gives Tessa something to rest on here. Yep, that's Alex just indicated there. Just be a touch wide again, I think. Alex just said, save it for your last one. That's good thinking. Again, they're just deciding whether to change the attack or just keep going on this hand. Chuck it out wide. Watch it come back. Looking for the white this time. Great shot. Really good bowl that. She's been playing super. Yep, Alex just called just for a little tap here. No mucking around, straight into the action. Not too bad. Is it going to swing? No, but it's in a very good home. And this is where the thought comes. I think you'll see Richard run to the back here. Look, chuck it out, try and get to that last yellow. There's not much sense drawing another one handy unless it's a perfect back toucher. Because you know Alex is going to be looking to move it.
And right on cue.
Thanks, Jezza. Good work there. I think that's pretty good. I think it's actually cut the line of the jack off, unless it's hitting that first black and then really skewing out. Alex has to move it here regardless, I think. I'm wrong. He's trying to draw a second, is he?
Just reaching.
Oh, Richard's bowl. Perfect placement. Just like I said, just cut that line off to the yellows. It's turning into one of those ends where Alex, he's going to have to pull something out in these next two bowls. Richard, what will they do? If you go too close, you risk creating an opportunity for Alex. But if you leave it alone, then you're sort of hamstringing yourself as well, because you're not giving yourself an opportunity to score big multiples. I think like Terry said, same as your last, you're not leaving a target, because the big swinger won't hold out there, it'll always get back to centre. So you shouldn't leave a wing, I think is what they're thinking here. And if they can make a force shot out of it, just piles the pressure on. It's out there. I don't think they'll be too unhappy with that, although it's not an account, it is another one at the back. As you can see, the three yellows were the three backers bowls, so he had chances, but I think he's looking at a couple of options. If he gets the yellow, can he go yellow onto the shot black and actually scoot it out to these two yellows on the right hand side?
Whatever happens, he's got to change it up from where it is.
Yeah, and if he happens to edge off a yellow and do nothing, at least he's opened it up a touch. But he's got a couple of chances. If he misses the yellow and gets the black, he skews it out to the left. But yellow, black, jack out to the side. That's what I'm calling here. Oh, he's tight. Oh, he wasn't tight by much, but that's exactly what he was going for. I think he's only one down now. That's probably not a bad result. Are they just going to draw, or do they try and sit the black? Because actually if he swings and sits the black down onto the jack, it's only going in for 3 or 4 shots. Put Alex under pressure, make him play the forehand and draw a toucher. Try and make him 4 or 5 down. It's close. It's close.
Very close.
Oh, he didn't quite have the juice to sit it, so I think it's 2. But again, it's only 2, so Alex will just feel, right, it's not too bad. I'll just get down here. I'll chuck it out on the swing hand. Oh, he's in the hunt. He's in the hunt. He's just going to go past. I think that's still 2. Again, he couldn't afford to be short, so he's given himself a chance there, and it just held a fraction. So now that's 4-2 to Richard and Terry, or Caddy and Blackburn as on your screen, and we played 5 of 10 ends, we're halfway. And as mentioned, Terry's just going, just sticking to that one side, just, got that weight dialed in, throw it out, make it look easy. Which we all know it's not, but Tessa just slightly on the wider side there. That one has come back to centre, but it's a back bowl for Alex. Do I have to keep saying it? Do I have to keep saying he's chucking it out wide and just drawing back to the jack? I feel like I can come up with something a bit different, but she's given me nothing extra to work with here. I'm just drawing touches or nigh on touches every time. This is close. Well, this might make her change something. That's a great shot. What's Richard going to get her to play here? No. And why wouldn't you? Stick with it. Throw it out wide. Let it come back. Touch the jack. Yep. Alex likes this a lot. Hold. Oh, just got slightly under the jack instead of just past it, but that's a very good shot. 2 really good bowls there from Tessa, 2 touches. Caddy under pressure here with his first bowl. I think he'll just be looking to follow that down. Try and just draw the yellow around the corner, just pop the jack back a touch, or just draw him in behind it and really lock things up. They'll be looking to keep it tight this end. Chance. It's very close. Look at that. Turned it round the corner, moved the jack. Pretty good.
Alex is pretty confident of where he wants to play.
Yeah, he's seen something, and I think it's going to be quite positive.
It's yellow.
Yep, well, it's very positive.
Oh, wow.
Shot. Again, it. He sort of just said, cool to have the shot, but it didn't quite sit as perfect as he would have liked. Caddy's still got a chance here to just draw that jack back into those blacks and make things very difficult. He's got it out there. Is he up? Oh, he's short. Chance here for Alex. Yep, if he can draw a back toucher here, in between the jack and the black, that's making things very tricky for Caddy. He's going to have to play a run job with his last. He's half hunt, he's close to, oh no, he's tight, doesn't want to move the white. Ooh, not bad. He didn't really talk about the front toucher option, that's almost better. To be fair, that's almost better than the back toucher.
Turned out pretty well. He's
Yeah,
given himself a bit of protection.
if he's holding 2, Richard can't be too positive because he's only going to take his blacks out. I think he's just going to try and draw a side toucher, and this is what he's renowned for under pressure. What can he do here? Big moments in the final here. Is he out wide enough? What's the speed like? I don't think he's here. Yeah. Alex, oh, dare I say it, fairly safe to throw it out. Fairly safe to throw it out wide. They could take the lead here. We could see a lead change. He's using all his box. He's going to throw it right out to the side of the mat. The one thing he doesn't want to do is drag the jack and get a one.
It's
He
one.
took his green. It was very safe. Like you say, on that hand, the last thing you want to do is have it jag onto the white and then you sort of lock it all up in 2 touches. So he'll be happy to keep that tight. We are now 4 all. After 6. 4 ends to go. Very, very good tussle. Interestingly enough, and I don't know if Alex said anything or not, but Tessa's changed her hand. She's been taking plenty of ground on that straight side, so that's a really good call. Hey, just chuck it out on the forehand, let it do its thing. So that's a really good call, and it's worked well. But, and there's Terry again. Drawing a toucher. It's been really, really good standard. Again, this is, and I think this is a magic call from these guys to play that forehand there. Now Terry's going to have to change her hand, and hasn't played this side much, whereas Tessa, when she plays her next one, will know what it does. And uncharacteristically, but again, that's the, that's forced that change. We've had 6 ends of pretty much the same. Just make someone do something different. You can get a different result. It needs to stay. It does. I think we'll see Terry make a correction here and just bring it in slightly. Which she has done. That's very good. Alex on his forehand. He could make things interesting if he drags the white away to the corner of the mat. He's close. Oh, I think we'll see Richard on his backhand. If he can just miss those yellows and hold, what he wanted to do is get the jack closer to the corner of the square, away, as it starts to get towards the edge of the mat. Very, very tense. Tight, I think. That's precisely what Caddy would have been trying to do this last, and see now he's sitting there holding the shot. Richard's got to follow him down. There's still no real danger down there. There's a nice channel. Rest the yellow. Needs to hold. He's going to hit that one. Just gone off the ball a touch and giving Alex a couple of chances here, and he's taking them. I think you'll see him reaching right up here, trying to draw the jack further back, change it up again. Needs to sit. Whew. When I said I think you'll see Alex reach here, it's sort of what I had in mind.
Yellow holding one.
How many seconds have they got? Can they play the forehand? Can they play black yellow? It's risky, but is it
Last yellow of
that third shot?
it's third or fourth shot.
I don't think it's going to catch it at the back either when they play black yellow, so I think we'll just see him keep it tight. They're only one down. He's looking though. You've played a couple down there. If you're not confident in a shot or a hand sometimes, sometimes it's easy to go back to what you know. they going to play here? Oh, he's on his forehand. Chance. Big chance. Big chance. What a shot. Terry willing that yellow to go further to make it 2. I'm not sure if it is. 1 and a measure, I think.
Yeah, 2 it is.
2.
Yep.
Yep. And that's, again, that's just those giving yourself the confidence to play the shot. Not only have they got 2 out of it, but even if they've only got 1, you know, that hand can be a bit finicky. They hadn't played it a lot. So he's just, he's gone back to the hand that he knows, and it was quite safe, and he's played it perfect. 6-4, Caddy and Blackburn over Reed and Farley. 7 minutes played. We've got 3 to go. Alex will really need to score this end. And what it has done is it's given Terry the opportunity to throw it out wide, let it come back and draw a toucher. But as you can see, Tessa is sticking with that side now. Yeah, she's really come right as we knew she would. She's got her weight nicely, giving Alex plenty to use here. I got nothing for you here, team.
It's just consistency at its finest.
Yep, mild intervals of. Alex likes it. Great shot. That's a terrific ball. Yeah, for about half a second thought about changing and then realised, why would we? Close again. Is it going to get down in time? Right on the what? It's pretty good. Locks up that side. I think we're going to have to see Tessa change her hand here. I think Alex is looking for something to. Yep, he has. Just hoping to keep a tighter line here. Alex with a stay on the mat call, and it looks like it's going to. Yep, it's in a very usable home back there. Right. Really coming down to the crunch ends here. Richard be looking to throw it out wide. Just get past Terry's 2, I think, try and get to the yellow. Good to there, I heard from Terry out there. If I can hear them, can they hear me? Look at that for a bowl, what a shot. Yep, Terry's extremely happy with that. That's a really well played bowl from Richard. Could not have played that any better. Very fine margins.
Front yellow's coming forward, I suspect.
Yeah, definitely so. Either that, you know, and if he's wide, he replaces the back Blake. Davey's gone out on a limb, made one call. Alex with a stay on the mat call for something he knew was flying off. Again, now's one of those moments. Do we get anything close? Is it worth it? But then if you're not doing that, where are we putting one? They could go short and put another one in the way. Alex doesn't have much to hit, so if you're going to be short, you'd want to be a foot shorter than that yellow. Don't create any splits, don't create anything for him to hit. Or do they just draw to the spot? Get in between the 2 back yellows? Who knows? They've given me hands waving either side. I can't tell. I think backhand. But I'm wrong. See, look.
Good try, Sean.
Again, I'm still not convinced whether it's going short or around the back. Either's a fairly okay play here. It's round the back. Needs to stay. Yep. Just split the yellows. And that's probably the right hand to play, just given where the jack's likely to squeeze out to if it does get hit. Looks like it's heading out to that right hand corner as we look at it. Alex, now that he's missed his first one, has to do something with this. He's got to give himself a chance, and if he edges off and doesn't do anything here, it just makes it that much trickier. Yeah, you can see there, yellow onto black, squeeze it out. Get
Got
blacks.
to make this bowl count.
This is a huge bowl in the context of this game. There are only 2 ends to go after this. He has to do something. He's going to need it to hold a lot. Oh, it didn't. Can it stay on? Oh, it didn't do that either. He's apologised to Tessa, which I think is unnecessary. He's played terrific stuff all day. I wouldn't be surprised to see Richard and Terry do a block here. There's not a lot else on. I think they'd be looking to go short, but
Certainly didn't discuss it very long.
no. Either they load another one out the side or it's a block. But they may even try and draw right to the back yellow. Right on it. No, it's a block.
It's definitely a block.
We've got one right here, team. Needs to swing though. Needs to swing. It's blocked a forehand, but I don't think that was. Again, Alex.
Terry
Unfortunately.
didn't clap it.
Yeah, I'll have a word to her later.
Yeah.
Alex needs to cut it down, dropping a 2. Well, it might even be 3. Right, what can he do? Can he manufacture a 1? It's in the area.
Bit of green.
In the area. He's got the yellow.
Shot.
What a shot. That's a great shot. He's cut it down to 1. Beautiful weight. Really all he could do there. If he somehow got lucky and it went to a yellow or squirted the right way, but that's about as good as he could have hoped for. And it's exactly what he was trying to do with the second one. So we're now 2 ends to go. We've played 8. We'll get a scoreboard coming up. 7-4 to Caddy and Blackburn. 2 ends to go. And I'm almost stunned to tell you that Terry's played the swing hand and it's come back and drawn pretty close to the 1.
Needs to take a green.
Tess is following you down, and that's another lovely track.
That's beautiful green there.
Yeah. Just a touch quick and that'll
Be happy with
sit in a very good home. That's what Terry will be trying to match now. She doesn't like it. She's narrow. Missed the white though, so it's not too bad. It's actually sat okay, but Tess has still got a chance to draw the jack off. Chance? Oh, is it going to dive? Whew, there wasn't much in it, but again, there's still the opportunity. Terry needs to really either tuck the jack around the corner or even just draw in the spots okay here. Yep, made sure she was out and around it. This is pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
That's nigh on perfect actually. That's a great shot. Terrific lead bowls. Just a little bit narrow and undercooked there from Tessa. Too bad. Richard. Again, I don't think he can make it much better by sitting right on it. So I think he, for me, just draw the spot. Corner of the square, draw the spot, get him behind.
So Richard and Terry won this 2 years ago, went on to be runner-up in these New Zealand.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That was the year Ali Wilson and Taranaki won it. I think they lost their first 2 games too. And but it was such a cutthroat event. They won their next 4.5 or something, and rattled home for second. Again, I wouldn't be surprised to see this just round the back. You're not achieving anything by drawing right on top. And that's perfect. I must have played with these people long enough to know to know what they're doing. Alex on the forehand, he's just trying to draw close and change something, give himself something to work with. It's not bad. Great shot. It's a very, very good bowl there from Alex. I was going to say, have we got a robot? Yeah, it doesn't show us the jack, but it just shows it's precariously locked away in there. Again, what are we? 7-4. Richard and Terry will want to score, but they also won't want to give Alex a chance to score more than one. So I don't think they'll get too aggressive. But I think they'll just be arriving down there. Just try and sit the yellow out. Touch tight, needs to feather off the front. Nothing, don't be too upset. Again, if they're one down, which I'm not sure they are, it could be all locked up, but what they, if they go into the last end 2 up with last bowl, they'll be fairly happy with the situation. What they won't want to do is give Alex an opportunity to score 2 or 3. He's got to try and open it up here. I think he's got to try and. He's going to block, so it must be a yellow. They must be holding shot, and he's going to try and just take that 1 into the last end. 2 behind to back himself to try and score 2, 3. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's a pretty good block. Richard may still be able to get around it.
Alex telling me he's got the shot.
Yeah, very good.
Tessa didn't block it because I don't think they do clap blocks in curling.
No, there's not too many
They
plays.
usually get the broom out, don't they?
Yeah. Right. 1 yellow. Not a lot Alex can do here. So again, as mentioned
They're
here.
having a discussion now where they're going, well, Alex has got a last bowl.
Yeah.
Can we go into the last end to up?
Correct.
Last bowl and leave it because they know Alex won't touch it.
Correct. If they blow it apart and try and score, they could open it right up and then he can trail it somewhere for 2.
Yep.
So I think they'll just be very quiet. I mean, if they can just quietly fold things down and get 1, that's what they'll do.
Finish.
I think, yeah, again, I think there is room to just get around that block on that big swing. Just a small tap. These are the bowls he's been absolutely nailing. Last bowl at the end. Might be a touch quick, is he?
Ooh,
Actually,
unjust.
and we must be getting down to it's the first real bit of animation from Caddy today. He called for that one to swing. I think he can sense that. Title. Alex is doing nothing. I think we're going to see 1 yellow. Well, Terry's going to have a look though, just to make sure. Yep, 1 yellow. So that after 9 ends, so we're now coming into the final end. We are 7-5, 5-7, so Tessa leading off. Caddy and Blackburn have a 2-point buffer, and we have an extremely short jack throw. I don't know what that does. It gives Alex plenty of mat to work with to make them 7. It's a good start at 2 though. Not bad. Yep.
She certainly found her way playing that swing hand.
Yep, pretty good there from Terry. Pretty handy, she's holding 2. Nothing in behind though. Change of length, it's a very rare mistake there from Terry. Should be looking to correct that. Tessa's got it out there nicely. What a finish this is. Alex is bang smack in the way, but I think that's pretty good. Terry's still a chance though. She's got to be looking to drag that jack. Keep that slightly tighter line. Chance. Needs to get down. Doesn't want to edge it into the yellows. Great shot. Didn't quite front nut it, but it's pretty good. Right, Alex needs to manufacture at least a 2 here, so he'll be looking to get that front yellow onto the shot bowl on the forehand. Chance. Shot. There's 2, and a pretty good 2. He got followed through nicely. He didn't leave a split, he ran around and behind it. That's a great shot. What's Richard going to do? He's going to back himself to draw it on this backhand. It's been really kind to him this whole game. He's played some absolute bombs. He's got it. Oh, he's tapping the ground. He's too quick. Ooh, what a finish, folks. Alex is going to put the pressure on here. Alex is going to play their shot. He's going to beat them to it.
The shoulder sheen is just
Yep.
affected their way a bit.
Yep, the short end, whether it was intentional or not, it's definitely given them an in here. Alex is letting go. He likes it a lot. He likes it a lot. This is perfect. What a shot. That's exactly what Richard was trying to do with his last one. Alex has just beaten him to it. Sitting 3 for the win.
Well, this has got interesting.
This is...
Strip yourself in, folks. This is a great finish.
This is the worst end for it to turn to custard on. I think they've got to be on the forehand, just moving something, chipping a yellow out, or getting onto the white if they can. Even chipping the front black out of the way helps. At the moment, it's just making them change their way. This is all of a sudden got very, very interesting. Got to be forehand. Got to be positive. Yep. Got to be looking to just roll one of those yellows out. What? Is it backhand? Is he going black? Is he going to try and pump the black? Whoops. This has got... He tried to either get the black out of the way or go black, yellow, yellow, peel them both out. This has got extremely ugly for black.
Front legs turned into a bit of a block.
Yep. If Alex draws a toucher here, he exposes himself to tapping out the back. Whew. I can't call which way this is going to go. Currently sitting the win. Does he put another block in? Does he try and sit on? If he plays forehand, tries to draw to the front tee. If he draws to the front tee and just changes the angles on that black, they're next to dead other than a draw. Look at that.
His risk is that black is quite a way forward. If he puts one between them and sets them all up, Richard could pump it
I'm thinking putting one on the front tee
in front of
the black, just so that the two of them skew off when they're hit.
and then go.
Is
If you're good enough, draw it cold.
Yeah, that's right. There's no sense in him getting close. I think, yep. Oh no, he's gonna try and say, righto, if you want to, he's gonna try and really block that black. Because even if Richard plays the forehand, he can still go yellow, yellow, pop one off and only drop a 2, right? So I think he's got chances.
He's going real
It's gonna swing, I think. I don't know if it's gonna... Well, it's pretty good, actually.
It's not bad.
I think we're going to have to see Richard on his forehand. I think he's got to be... Sheesh. We might be going to an extra end here, folks.
What does it stand at the moment? Alex is holding.
Alex is holding the win. Holding 3 for the win. The score is 5, 7. They've got to be down there. They've got to be just making contact with that front yellow. Pop the other one off. Drop a 2. If they miss it and chip the back one out, then that's okay. Anything more is a bonus. Anything somehow dropping a 1 is an absolute bonus. But either that, or Terry says to Richard, Stone Cold Cruel Touch will win the game for us. That's the other option. But I like playing a foot away, chipping either or. Yeah, well, yeah, and why not? Last bowl of the final, plenty on the line here. Triple way to his own final in July. Terrific camera angle here from Jezza. What they do need to do is they just need to pick a shot. They need to just pick a shot and play it. No mucking around. Once they make that call, get stuck in. Thought going in here, just looking at the angles. Again, it wouldn't surprise me to see another end played here. Working through all the options, and they will be talking about, well, do we just try and get it to another end? They'll retain last bowl, as it'll just carry on.
Isn't sport great?
Yeah,
This game
pressure,
sort of been
emotion.
pretty under control.
Yeah, they've been in front the whole
Just
way.
sort of stayed in the game, haven't they? Just
Yep.
stayed in the game.
Yep.
And the last end has just changed everything.
Yep.
All from a short end.
Yeah, a weird length end. Right, here we go. They've made the decision. Here we go. What's he doing? Is he playing with weight or is he just drawing a toucher? He's just dead set trying to trim those 2 wide, I think. Wow. There it is.
That's it.
3 shots to Alex and Tessa. What a win. There you go. Terrific fight. Showed awesome tenacity, and Alex Reid and Tessa Farley, Waikato's representatives, to go forward to Whakatane. We wish them all the best. Thanks very much for tuning in, team. Yeah, we'll catch you at our next event, which is the mixed fours, I think, in a couple of weeks' time. We've got some ladies reps next weekend, so the team will be back on deck for the mixed fours in a couple of weeks' time.